And then I'm seeing this black truck. They both rushed in and like jumped up to separate her and little Gigi. I'm sorry I have to do this from my office so that I can get this video out sooner rather than later. So if you've been watching the channel, you know that we have cameras around the property, and you have 20 acres. Like, you really need to have cameras in different places so that you can see. We have them set up to Wi-Fi so that if there is any movement on the property, if we're not there, we automatically get a notification to show what or who tripped the cameras. And so I got one from the front. So all the family has access to the cameras. I got one from the front, and I was the first one to kind of look to see what was happening. And I knew at the time that my husband was not there. I knew he had gone into town. I don't know why it works like that, but every time we leave, somebody wants to pull up to our land. So I click on the app, and then I'm seeing this black truck pulling up to the land. And I was like, who the heck is this at this time of the morning, like during business hours? My husband just happened to be gone at this time. Who the heck is this? And in this black truck, there was nothing on the truck. All I noted was that this is a black truck. So I'm immediately reaching out to him saying, hey, somebody just went onto the property. I wasn't expecting any packages. He wasn't expecting any packages. None of the kids were expecting any packages that day. We try to let each other know when we order something, because we have dogs. We have the two dogs, and like, they are not well adjusted to everybody. They are not. They are country dogs. They run, they hunt, they chase things down. One of our daughters was home from college one day, and they don't get to see her on a regular basis, but they were fine with her. They were cool with her. But she went to raise her hand at little Gigi, not thinking, hey, her protectors are here. And so they both rushed in and like jumped up to separate her and little Gigi. So they're very, very protective. We have to always be conscientious that at the end of the day, these are our babies, but these are animals. They have teeth. They will bite. But there are just certain people who come to the property that my dogs will literally try to bite them if they can get to them. And so that's what they're for. They're for guarding the homestead. They keep a lot of stuff down. They keep a lot of the wild animals away. We don't see nearly as many of the wild animals since we've had the dogs. So had those two dogs. So they are doing their job. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But anyway, back to the person coming on to the land. 3 minutes later, I got another notification, and they were leaving. And then it clicked to me. Could that have been another inspector? This is a small place. I don't know how many inspectors they have for this county, but I was like, could that have been another inspector that was coming in to do the re-inspection, but to be there only for 3 minutes? So we agreed that it probably was just the inspector that was coming back. But, you know, with doing the inspections, you don't get really any notification. You get, okay, we've received your request from the home installer, the person who actually came out to set up the home. That's the person who had to do the permits, with the exception to our well and septic, since we had that did before we even had anything out there. We were just living in the RV at the time. And so long story short, I waited for about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. And then I decided to go and look on the website. Look on the county website to look at the permit to see if there had been any notes or anything. And this whole time, my only prayer was, God, just don't let them come inside. Let them just do whatever they have to do on the outside. Laser focused on that power pole. Don't look at anything else. They know everything else is already running, but don't go and try to find anything else. So I went onto the website, and lo and behold, it was the inspector. And when I saw that approved, when I saw that approved, we are done with the county until we need to do another project or build another home on the property or put a shed out, whatever. We are done. And that's exactly what we wanted. So we're so grateful and thankful that we actually found a home that we really love, that is really comfortable for us. Not to mention just absolutely beautiful. Basically came with everything that we were asking for. Very happy, very excited that we were able to make it to this point. We would have still just been probably on, we would have still probably been just on roof trusses at this point if we had decided to build. So no regrets. We have zero regrets. And so I'm going to come back in another video and I'm going to give you a breakdown, the step-by-step of what had to happen in order to make this happen. And the amount of time that they made it happen in was just, it was much faster. It was a much better and easier process. I have to tell you all about the first time that we got our manufactured home and the way things went versus the way things went with this particular dealer. So yay, we're super excited. We're so excited. Finally not have to look over our shoulders anymore to see who is going to try to sneak up on us and catch us in the house when we're not supposed to be there, kind of thing. We survived it. We made it through. We do things in a very unorthodox manner, but God always works it out for us in the end. So thank you again for watching, and be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video so that we can get into the weeds of this thing and talk about what it is that you really have to look out for when you are buying a manufactured home, who are the right people to buy with, etc. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.